Hello and welcome back to the Banter Gaming channel for another first impressions preview video. It's not really a first impressions in the sense of I'm just starting the game. I already had a bit of a shot to get the hang of it, unlock some stuff for you guys to see and to show off the game some more. This is absolute drift, and it is absolutely drifting. It's drifting in the purest sense, kind of. Difficult to explain. It's a top-down minimalist drifting game made by Funselektor Labs out of Vancouver, Canada. They kindly sent us a key for this to give it a shot. It will be released July 29th of this year, which, if you're watching this video upon release, is tomorrow. I believe the price is going to be about $10. You can pre-order off their website for $10. And there's no other information, no pricing on Steam for it yet, so I don't know, but I'm going to assume $10. That seems like a sort of fair price for this sort of game. I knew I should have silenced my phone there. Whoops. Anyway, yeah, it's going to be out on Steam and Humble for all the computer operating systems. No console release, but that's absolutely fine. Apparently the game was inspired by Ken Block. It's not Driftcarna, Gymkhana videos, and you can see that a lot with the Driftcarna events. But we will hop into free roam and I'll explain this some more. As you can see popping up in the top right there, that's the soundtrack. It's a wide variety of drum and bass and electronic music, which not my taste, but fits really well. Anyway, let's hop into free roam and we'll have a look at what this is all about. I actually should have went into the garage there. This is my Supra, which is, for all intents and purposes, a Supra. We're going to black paint with the rising sun flag on the roof. You get, I believe there's 5 cars in the game. You unlock one from each world. You start off with the original, which is an 8.6, which makes sense. Just look at how smooth this is. You unlock cars for each world, and cars there's like 6 or 7 basic colors, and then there's about 3 different graphics you can put on them. Whoa, whoops. Now, as you can see, these tire marks do vanish, but no matter what, they're always trailing from your car. If you just drive in a straight line, they're going to be there. Off of all 4 tires. Which isn't particularly realistic, but it is cool in the sense that you can, you can draw some pretty pictures. And they're always following the car, even when you're airborne. So you can see how the car move through the air. In fact, there's a jump here. Let's show off that. You see, slows down. It's amazing. You've got a little hashtag underneath the car. It's hashtag JDM for this, and on the original, it's hashtag Tofu. Those are the only 2 cars I've unlocked so far because we're on World 2. I've recently done all the missions for this area. The missions are things like do a donut around a crane, drift between some containers, do a jump, and then you collect these little spinning blocks. Which, talking of blocks, you'll notice these boxes have physics. Each sort of box is made up of 4 smaller boxes, so look at that. That's so cool, isn't it? It's brilliant. It runs so smoothly as well. It's pretty much a constant 60 FPS. Sadly, there's a 60 FPS limit, which I reckon this game could do a lot more, even on my computer. This is max graphics settings. And, oh, it's just so satisfying. It's really hard to explain what it's like. It feels fairly accurate. And you feather the throttle, the mileage of drift, and the amount of counter steer you're putting in. Oh, it just, boop. It feels impressive. You can see there's the garages that you get the cars from. Find one in each area. We now need to actually head into World 3. because I just unlocked that, and we'll go there, and then we'll discuss some of the other features. I believe it's up this way. Bouncing off the rev limiter there. It's a Tofu Factory. Ah, here it is. A little counter there. It's just, it's really cool. The color styling reminds me a lot of, what was it? Mirror's Edge, that's it. So that, as you can see, there's the garage for the original, being all awesome. And Hachiroku. This is the sort of game we like to be sent on the channel. Yeah, this is much better than the constant emails for reviewing mobile games that we get. No, this is a brilliant little thing. And I'm really pleased to have this opportunity. I'm pretty sure we drifted between the lamp and the wall there, but it didn't count for some reason. We didn't drift there, we dicked it. I'm gonna dick it again. Yep. Why didn't it count the first time? You can see the tire marks were fucking perfect. And now I can't do it. Maybe we do it the other way. Nah, we're okay. I wasn't really drifting through. I drifted after. There we go. 1 out of 23 missions. Number of missions in each area goes up as you progress. Let's collect this. You see how that works? So just collect those. There's 5 in each area. And they're the mission that'll piss you off because they're hidden so well. There we go, did that donut. You don't have to do a donut, it's more drifting near it. Don't think we're going to clear the gap. We might. Nope. Uh-oh. Hashtag JDM. Nah, we had nowhere near enough speed. Donut the Ferris wheel. This is a really cool little area, this one. Apparently each of the areas are themed. It's a sort of dockyard in the last bit. This bit seems to be a sort of maybe theme park or a city. Boop. The sound effects are really quite good as well. The Drift Corner event, we'll have a look at those in a little bit. So yeah, this is this. I saw this game in its first incarnation. I can't remember what website I saw sort of preview of it on. I was like, wow, I need to, you know, get hold of that when it's released. It's so satisfying. You know, it's they call it a minimalist drift game, and it's minimalist. It's very zen-like, which is actually that sort of feeling is further enhanced by the opening tutorial, which goes all Shinto Buddhism by having a Buddha rise out the ground and explain the sort of sacred art of drifting. We landed on our wheels there. Damn. It's this trains. So I'm thinking a city for this, yeah. Is that another drift track, Osaka? The sort of tutorial drift track and the tutorial Drift Corner events. Not so much tutorials, just the first events you do, because you go through the tutorial and it's like, right now, do this. I am 11th. Remember, this is before release, before loads of people have played it. It's mostly just people from PC gaming magazines and stuff who maybe racing games and such aren't their forte for the most part. Spin between the containers. Fuck. Okay. But yeah, for the drift one, I'm in 11th in the world, and for the Drift Corner, I'm 9th, which I thought was quite good for my first run on each. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about, right? Alright, spinning here. Oh, I love the way the little percentage counter is on the container. It's just so... It's a beautiful game. You don't need, you know, super high definition graphics with fucking bloom and HDR and depth of field and all that crap. You know, you don't have to have faces that could convince people from 20 years ago that they're actual people. There's the garage for the Super. We're going to bounce off that. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, here's a paint station. Let's have a look at this. We got screen. You can actually select them in the garage menu and the main menu. That's what we just had, but in white. And there's another one there. There we are, the stripes. There should be one more, actually. If we can get it. We should probably have just went to the bloody menu, but... There we go, there's a decal down the side. It's hard to see, obviously, because the car's freaking tiny. It looks like TRD stripes, if I'm honest. I think it might be. This would look really cool in white then. But, got what we've got, eh? Oh, I love this game. This is great fun. Jump really high. I think we've succeeded in that. I don't know, wheels again, sort of. Alright, let's have a look around this map. Oh, that looks cool. Spin between the blocks. So there's the path to World 4. 12 missions left to do before we can do that. Whoa, gonna be sick. And away we go. Going around this, drift under the structure. Oh! There we go. New car, Das Whip. That looks a lot like an E30 to me. I believe that is an E30. Oh, that sounds good. Where is the paint? Around here somewhere. Now, there's not much in the way of car customization, but I think it would be detracting from the game if there was loads. It's the sort of minimalist, relaxing aspect of it that makes the game, in my opinion. I've lost the friggin' paint thing. We were just there, probably all shouting at the screen, "Go that way!" There we go. Blast through there. Oh, German stripes down the roof in black. That's a cool color. I'd love to keep it, but oh, and M stripes, amazing. Horrible with the green, but and camo, which has appeared in pink. That'll be the three designs. Just plain black is pretty cool for our E30. For Evolution, I'd rather that wasn't green. Come on, be kind. Rewind. Yellow camo is interesting. Double rainbow. We got an achievement. Yes, there's achievements and trading cards. For those of you who like that, we're going to just go with the blue with the German. And I guess we should find an event to do. Drift Tracker Soccer. Haven't done it, so let's do it. The way you can just sort of float the car in there. View leaderboard. Das Whip's missiles. I don't know what those are. Lots of points. I don't think for a second we're going to end up highest at all. You know, I've only played about half an hour of the game. Well, we dicked it already. And we dicked it again, knocking tires all over the place. Tires actually have quite a lot of weight, you see. Ah, no. Ah, jeez. Finished, apparently. Okay, I don't know what happened there. But let's give it another shot. I think I might have been going the wrong way for too long. It's like, nah, you're just being a tool. It's a bit tricky to balance it. You want to get close to those bollards without actually hitting them and without spinning out. Turning the car around is the hardest thing. Because Yeah, the cars all have one hell of a turning circle. And not spinning. I was doing a lot better at actually being an event, just hooning round. I guess that's always the case though, isn't it? I should be doing the channel justice here and getting mad drift scores. And that's the thing. We all know I have an issue with games that have those drift mechanics, you know, separate physics from the rest of the racing game. This is fine. I think it's mostly because the entire game is it, but also because it just feels like you have a lot of power going to the rear wheels. It doesn't feel like... I don't know, it doesn't feel like it's just completely different and all of a sudden, suddenly ice, you know? It's... This is the game. And it's wonderful for it. It really is. The music's wonderful. Physics are wonderful. Art style's wonderful. Sound effects wonderful. Frame rate, for the most part, wonderful. Occasionally dips, but hey, what doesn't? And when you get that satisfying drift, it's just, well, satisfying. When you deck it up, it's a little bit frustrating. We got a really good section there. Still though, you know, that was bloody good fun. Global rank 9, top 35%, which that puts us somewhere in the region of there being 26 people with ranks on this event, I think. 9 out of 26? Meh. Could be worse, eh? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to show off, like, try and get through this world to show off any more cars. No, I think I'll show off a Gymkhana event if I can find one. E30, man. Friggin' awesome. Oh, that's not the way. Oh, got a drift corner down here somewhere, sure. Oh, no, what about through there? That's where we found the car, wasn't it? Yeah. Ooh, spinny thing. I'll get that, though. Ow. I knew that was gonna happen. Come on. Invent somewhere around here. Drift track. The drift track. Foot to the floor. Oh, it's so fun. Oh, it really is. I can't... Oh, this is back to the start. It's hard to explain why it feels so good. I don't know what I said there. It's probably something cool. I don't know, hashtag Reich. It began with an R, whatever it is, I'm sure of it. Let's try and see if we can't see it. Hashtag Rook? Yeah. Don't really get that reference. I don't know. I guess I'm just not savvy enough. Well, there's the paint. Drift corner. There we go. In we go. Alright. Drift corner. I suck up. It's kind of like Dirt's Gymkhana events. Dirt Showdown. Dirt Showdown. Where you have to sort of string together things. Oh, no, 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 no. No! You have to do it quickly, try and keep the multiplier. Either something done. I don't know why I can't get this to do donuts. Come on. I had a lot more success with a super getting it to do donuts. There we go. That was awful. That was just too much of everything and not enough of anything. Oh no. Initiating donuts is something I suck at. A little bit closer, come on, there we go. Now of course the point deactivates, so you can't just whore it out. Thought we were close enough to that bollard. Well, that time. Smash the block for an extra couple of points. Ah, titties! We messed it up. LOL? Ha! Oh, we suck. Still though, even when you're sucking, it's fun. It's not a frustrating game to play. I mean, I reckon if you went for the leaderboard scores, it would be a very frustrating game. You would hate yourself. But to just play, and believe me, you can just play this game. No, there is no feeling of I have to. Yes, global rank number 2 in the Hoonivan. That's gotta be that. Gotta be a running Pretz or a Fiesta. But yeah, there we go. We probably could have beat that. We probably could have got a first there. Nope, I didn't mean to do that. So, I reckon we'll hoon about a little bit more and discuss some more of the game itself, sort of features it has. Because I have the crib notes here. Here we go, yeah. Alright, so this is the free game modes, Driftcana drifting and mountain drifting, which is something I haven't actually encountered yet, I don't think. Certainly haven't had a tutorial for it. It's a bit of a shame. I maybe should have completed this area so I could show off that. But I guess if you want to see mountain drifting, get the game. There you go. It's cheap. Get it. It's fun. Get it. Anyway. Yeah. Driving customized up to 6 drift cars. I thought there was 5, but no, there's 6. So, you know, 86, E30, JZA80. And then God knows what else after that. 5 free roaming areas, there's 5 levels. We're on the 3rd one. Each with unique levels and themes, airports and docks to floating metropolises. Full controller support, online leaderboards, we know all about that. I'm using a controller right now, of course. And 3 hours of music. It's such a wonderfully simple little game, isn't it? I'm very pleased with this. Yeah. I shall keep you guys posted if there's any updates. So if there's an update that adds any significant amount of content, believe me, I will be making a video of it. Yeah, and I figured this would be right up your guys' streets. You love them drifting games, and this is something a bit different. You know, we don't have to Need for Speed it up for once, despite this being in the middle of the Need for Speed extravaganza. But anywho, I guess that's gonna be all from me for this. Yeah, huge thanks to Funselektor Labs for giving us this opportunity to preview this wonderful game. And huge thanks to you guys for watching me. So, without further ado, thanks again for watching, guys, and we'll see you later.